The time is now. We're back to the rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes? I'm in the booth straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Plant, the Metropolis Times. I write these raps while I'm under the gun. I see you back to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. 2:30. It helped me come up with my new song. Gosh, I hope I have it. So I'm going to conclude my last song. I did that bridge, I guess you would say at the very end. And, man, come on, bro. I can't remember this stuff. I said it right there. What the heck? Try again next week. Sorry, Ken. Not that you were asking for it, but I planned on doing it. Wow. All right. Let's see how my throat does. Worldwide. Oh, hold on. Shit. Worldwide warriors. Worldwide warriors. Yeah. We got this. Yeah. We got this. Worldwide warriors. Worldwide warriors. Yeah. We got this. Yeah. We got this. Worldwide warriors. Worldwide warriors. Yeah. We got this. Yeah. We got this. Worldwide warriors. Worldwide warriors. Yeah. We got this. Yeah. We got this. Got to bring it all out, all in. Play the game, play the win. Game of life, lived one time. Talked about in this rhyme. Step to me, I think not. I got something that you ain't got. That's a dream about yay big, and it's growing in this gig. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah. We got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Sliced and diced, doing it nice, doing it big. Take a swig and a swing, doing our thing along the way. What we bring, growth mindset, breaking out, making moves, lots to prove, folks to show. This we know, what we do, tried and true, true blue, through and through. Though the masses happen a clue, worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah. We got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. All right. Well, let's take it down and say, what if? What if this was your last and only shot? You gonna give it all you got? Or just let your dreams die and rot? Don't. Grab that vision that you caught. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Worldwide warriors, worldwide warriors. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Might have done it one extra time, but that turned out to be 3 minutes. Right around 3 minutes. Very nice. So very happy about that. So I will tell you my plan on that in a second. Man, I messed up my. I never do it that way, right? But it actually works out. So hold on. Let's get to the list. All right. Yeah, welcome back to the show, right? So School Us album sales. So I'm going to come around. I've got stuff overlapping here with what I want to talk about from a conversation I had today, but I won't get into it just yet. I'll come back to this. I think that'll be appropriate. So nothing new on the front here. Back at Wallingford, where I've had the most success selling this in years past. So I'm going to come back to that too. All right. So we did our taxes. So all's good. Like I said, the revenue is nothing amazing. It is what I reported last week. And but we're going to get a nice bit of money coming back. And that's good news for me in terms of not having as much pressure and having hopefully a little bit more of discretionary time to put towards this and other things that are more big picture long term, not just working a job. But I am happy I'm now the mailman for Blanchette High School in Seattle and the neighborhood around it. And I've done that route twice now, not all of it even once, but I'm excited to get to know it, know the flow, know the ins and outs and dogs. And I haven't come across any dogs that created concern for me. That's always an issue potentially on a new route. And is it a manageable route? Is it fair? Or am I going to get reasonable expectations? And so far, so good, but I'm very new. And I think the situation here is we'll work it out no matter what. My only concern is, well, I'll come back to it. But anyway, so all that to say, things are looking up when it comes to my personal situation financially. And therefore, hopefully more motion happens in these other things like this list. Okay, so I will bring out here. So I made contact. So I was at, I'm gonna wait till I get to it, but I have something to talk about there. On Tuesday, I did my old route though, and I did see my man. I didn't have time to talk to him because it was day after Columbus Day. It wasn't going to happen, but I saw him. So we'll see what happens. We'll just see. I don't want to say too much. All right, but that's it. You know, I won't even say too much. But who I consider a reasonably promising contact. I have an even more reasonably promising contact, but we'll just have to wait and see. Again, that's regarding the country music goals, and I'll come back to it. All right, so YouTube channel, social media, and all that. So here's where we're at. We got 83 times I've shared the Will video, basically Will series. I should call it the Will series. Yeah. Not the World Series, but the Will series. 17 more to share. I'm getting close. And so what I mentioned that is because then I come back around to the school as album sales. And we will see some action happening there once I start promoting my album being available on YouTube. It's a fun conversation. I mean, if I talk about, it's a little bit more heady, a little more deeper. Virtually everyone listens to some kind of music, more or less. Somebody mentioned, I think it was Ken over there at Seattle Records, said that nowadays when you ask somebody what's your favorite kind of music, they say, oh, I like all genres. It's a typical answer nowadays, and maybe it wasn't so much back in the day, I think he said. Maybe it was, classic rock or whatever. Maybe it was, usually it's classic. I mean, if you're probably a white dude from North Seattle, let's say, and you're my age, I'd say, if you weren't listening to hip hop, that wasn't normally the case probably back then. Classic rock, right? What else? A lot of them, I don't hear them saying, oh, I love the 80s love songs. And that's kind of me, but that's not usually the case. So anyway, that's the conversation. It's a much more light, fun conversation. When I start talking about, what's your interest, level of interest in the Old Testament, and to the average person on the street, I don't usually approach it that way. And realistically, I just kind of people I know, I just let them know what I'm up to, and if it's an interest area of theirs, then they can pursue it. It's there, and so. But it was a good week, really, truly. And I'm thinking maybe our friend Dave out there in Texas now. I hope things are going good. If you ever hear this, Dave, I hope things are good out there in Texas. But maybe somebody I think was checking it out, and thank you and God bless you for that. And we're starting our new it's the new Jewish New Year, so with Will, he's leading a little small Bible study, walking us through that. So I'm doing that with my daughter and our friend from church and another friend possibly, and it's really exciting. And so I actually, from our conversation yesterday, had probably, I think, a reasonable next video from Will. I think it'd be very reasonable to make that video because we're really trying to figure out why, what's the deal as far as lack of interest, but maybe a fear factor. And there are reasons for it. And it dates back hundreds of years, turns out. And it's been passed from one generation to the next. So we're at a point where we're really breaking out now to pursue the Old Testament and look at it in a positive light. But that's what the situation is. And of course, I still don't have a ton of time here. Just not, extra to my day off. Tuesdays basically maxed already. And so that, anyway, I'm going to have my fantasy basketball draft coming up on Sunday, which is critical. I missed the baseball one. It messed up my whole season. You might not care about it, but I'm just saying you probably have something that you really like to do. And if you couldn't do it the right way for a full season, that would be terrible. So I'm going to be in communication with those folks too. So what I'm saying about that is that affects time to do other things because I really have to mess up the whole season. And it's a real wonderful for me pastime, and I think the people who are in our league, virtually everyone I can think of is excited about it, and we'll get something out of it. It'll be enjoyable. So, and it doesn't take a ton of time. People can take up a lot of time with that stuff. I don't. I do a little, but not at the expense of more important things. All right. So with the social media, TikTok's dominating with my posts. It came out around 800 again. Again, why is that? Because Instagram was hot in the beginning and really died out. Now, I think maybe TikTok feeds more or something. Because I think I don't have any. I'm not following anybody on TikTok, so they're just feeding me stuff because I don't have anyone I follow. Whereas if I had people I follow, I'd be seeing their posts, right? So maybe that's why I'm just seeing all this stuff. Instagram, I'm getting the people I follow, and I forgot to check, but it's even Facebook. So I finally saw how I was doing on Facebook with this stuff, and it was pretty good, but it's coming down. So it was above 100 the whole time. Now it's below 100, but it's much better than Instagram itself. So that's, and then YouTube's third, but I think it has value, of course, because of this channel, and that's really where it's at. But at this point, TikTok number one by far, Facebook number two, and then you could put YouTube Shorts number three and Instagram 4. And we'll just keep on keeping on. I'm not there yet, but I'll probably come back to that. So rules of engagement, I have nothing to say. So Bellevue Ballers is the big one. So the conversation I had today with a new friend I've known, I've been seeing him over the years a little bit. His name's Garth. I think it's Justice. He's the drummer for Reba McEntire. I think that's all good. He comes out a couple times a year for our group, our business people, help us loosen up so we're not a bunch of stiff business people, right? He's good on the drums. I mean, must be. He's out there playing for Reba, and it's nice, I mean, what can you say? And so he's kind of like the musical director for the group there. Next Level's the group's name. And I do music exclusively for our business organization. But years past, we had another group, and I mentioned that, and really the writer, producer, everything passed away, and there's been a loss of connection. But back then, the songs were just known by the attendees, well known, and sung to and with, and the crowd was, it was a little corny, some of them, but it was okay. You knew what it was, and it was positive. And in the end, some of them were corny, but some of them were really good. So the songs I'm hearing from these folks, they're making original music. I don't know if they're exactly for our group. I don't know if they really understand what we do completely. And I hope to help them with that. And so I'm doing this Worldwide Warriors. So he asked me to share maybe my ideas. So the plan is for Garth there is to send him. It's kind of funny. I spaced it. I never do my song at the beginning like that, but it actually works well. So I can send that to Garth. You can watch the beginning, so you can see the song a cappella. And then I'll send him, because what's appropriate for our group, we had Free Enterprise Weekend, celebrate the free enterprise system, and really celebrate the United States of America and then Canada. But we have the OSA, that is that Star Spangled song, which would be excellent for that event. And Keep on Dreaming, I think, would be very appropriate. So I'm going to send him those two songs. And again, those songs are completely written and done. And if they wanted me to perform it and they want to play live to it, would be great. And I can assure you, I think if they could do a lot better with the Star Spangled Banner song than what we were able to record. I, to this day, know it's got a lot more potential. So let's see. And we were in the Tacoma Dome, and I actually was getting to know Dave, the sound guy, sitting right next to us. That was cool too. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. We were sitting right in front of the sound folks. Excellent. Praise the Lord. So that's what's going on with that. So a lot of potential. The Worldwide Warrior song, and I got other songs. I could make it. If we're talking about 10 songs, 10 tracks, I've certainly made the beginnings of, I wouldn't take my other stuff I've done, but just songs strictly for our industry, relevant, kind of insider, yes and no, but half an album for sure worth easy. 5, 6, 7 songs easy, right there. So that's what I'm saying. They did come out. They said they took a song and they remade it a little, and they made a little. It's okay. We can get there. They weren't around for. The group was called the Goads, and the connection, the real connection with the songs and everyone. I mean, we thank these guys. I'm just saying. I just know the potential, and so I want to help them with that. And yeah, let's just see what we can do. I love the fact that I just love the conversation, the spirit, and I just hope we can, like I said, I learned enough to get my hopes up, and we say that in our business, and I think in our business you can. It's probably not smart to get your hopes up because we're all human beings, but I can honestly say you can get your hopes up because what we're talking about is real. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, and that's just me, because I know I can count on myself. I guess if somebody on the other end ended up being a goofy person and just foul and someone you didn't want to be around, I guess you could say, I don't want you to get your hopes up if it turns out you're just a person. I mean, we talk about character and ambition. So if you had no character and I guess no ambition, I guess you shouldn't have your hopes up, because I don't know that we'd say no, because why would you even pursue a partnership if you didn't have those things, right? So it usually kind of works itself out. In this case, I believe I can help. We can help each other. That's what I believe. I hope we can get to that point where they see that and really, let's just see what happens. But I pray that it goes well. And it was great. Just very good. So I got to email him a few of those. All right. So yeah, I could say music for back to the rhymes. that is definitely in that situation. Yeah, so I was talking about song and then country, right? So he's the drummer for Reba McEntire. I must know some of her songs. I listened to classic country. I remember talking to a guy. I was a brother from the country or whatever, and he loved country. He was a little not. We don't see it every day, but I know he's. I mean, if you're black, white, whatever, if you're from the country, you like country. And he said if he could, he'd marry Reba McEntire. I remember him saying that. So he's definitely a fan, and he probably likes the oldies, the older stuff. So let's just see. But yeah, I got to put that in the report. Good connection there, good conversation there, and let's just see. All right, so now we have merch, which is this right there. Nothing to say about that for this. Oh, one thing my accountant did say is I have to better track my inventory versus my sales, because I'm sitting here like, well, I sold X amount, but how many did you buy versus sell, and which ones? I was a little unsure. Do I separate the merchandise? Okay, this is this year's purchase. I don't know. I think you just kind of mix them up and count the ones you buy and the ones you sell. That's what I thought. So hopefully, I don't overthink it, but I was like, oh, really? Okay. I guess that's almost rules of engagement, right? Okay, so Trump's going to dump. Nothing to say. Did see one pollster suggesting that Trump's going to be hurt by RFK's run more than Biden. We'll see. I think that's probably, the voters they're fighting for the same voters. So that's fair, And I guess a lot of this will be related to turnout. And we'll see. Obviously, there's going to be shenanigans. We know it's just how many, and can we, will we get the result that's fair in spite of this, whatever amount of shenanigans that are happening. Okay, so you will be glorified, and with these folks, the next level are doing worship music, and so there's maybe a conversation there too. But we'll just take it one step at a time. So that's that. I don't think I have anything. I mean, I made a brief comment with the political. There's stuff going on in the Middle East. One thing I was able to share with my daughter that she's figured out quickly is you got to follow the money when it comes to these conflicts and see what's going on. It's kind of makes you a little cynical and all that, but why not? Why not get behind the scenes? These things don't just happen for randomly, let's say. But that's all. I haven't sat around and watched all that stuff too much. I actually did watch more politics in the last couple. I was off for 4 straight days for the first time in over a year, so I did watch more politics than I've watched in a long time. But it ends up being very predictable for me, so I don't need to. I mean, what can I say? Nothing earth-shattering really. The Speaker of the House, a little bit interesting. I think in the end, I don't see if Jim Jordan won, but that's obviously a plus if you're a conservative. He's McCarthy saying the right things about Trump, good, but he was never considered. Jim Jordan, I had heard, and I used to listen to Mark Levin a lot, and maybe Sean Hannity more, and just others, but just he was like a kind of a. You see him, he's more conservative than the average congressman, but he's not considered I guess he's part of the Freedom Caucus, but I think he's got a lot of good relationships with those who don't identify with the Freedom Caucus. So, and that's why, as you can see, I think he might win that. So all that's very interesting, but for what we want, if you're a conservative that cares about the rule of law, things, not just saying you're going to do something about corruption, let's say, but actually, doing something and making a difference. I think he's going to be a better person for that than I don't know Scalise exactly, but I like I said, I haven't been listening to near as much talk radio as I used to. I wouldn't be totally up to speed if I even listened a little bit, but I think I got the gist of it. So that's all. All right, so you heard the song. We've done this Worldwide Warriors. So I think the song I wanted to make, because it's 2:55 in the morning. Lord have mercy. I'm not surprised. It's a kind of tough, long weekend, but with our business meetings. But I was like, I think the song I was going to say is, I think I'm about to hear the Byrds. I used to work at Domino's Pizza, and I closed Domino's Pizza. It was at U Village. I helped find that spot and was never recognized as the person to find that location after it was found, but it was me. And they're not there anymore, and maybe it wasn't the best location. I think they did change owners, so they ended up moving to Brooklyn and 50th. But man, closing on Friday, Saturday night, I think 3 in the morning, doing dishes. You finish your delivery, probably get back at 3:30 maybe from your delivery, 3:15, and you got a sink full of greasy dishes and pans and stacks. You leave that place and it's still dark, but you hear the Byrds. And I think I'm about to hear the Byrds. So that's the song. I think I'm about to hear the Byrds. Okay. So I don't think there's been a song that I've heard like that. So I think we'll make that song. And I have had other ideas for songs, but that's what I'm thinking right now. And I just thought it'd be nice. I think I'm about to hear the Byrds. So how should the song? I'm going to start off with a verse. I'm not trying to have a hook right off the bat. Let's just see what we got. So I think I'll start out by saying, I think I'm up past my bedtime. I'll just say it. I think it's past my bedtime. Past, it has passed, right? Past, like PASSED. I'm going to look these two up because they kind of bug me a little bit. Past, like in the past, and then past sounds exactly the same. If you have English as a second language, and we got some natives that had that even, but we had a guy who had an issue saying the word sheet. Holy sheet. Yeah, that was his problem because he's saying two E's. It was closer to one, and it was almost maybe not an E. Okay, I think it's past my bedtime. About. So I might not even write anymore, but I could probably make a short off just that little phrase because I think people might be up and can relate. Past and past. Past. Better be quick. Better be quick. Better start with the AST, right? Oh no, it's taking long. Past. Uh-oh, a lot of pressure. And back to the rhymes, he's got pressure to come up with rhymes, but also to get these definitions out. Past. No longer current. Gone by, over. His youth is past. P-A-S-T. Past. Past is the verb. Past is a what verb, whatever it is, past, whatever. Hold on. Past, to move on ahead or ahead, proceed, to run, to extend. So it's interesting because past is kind of moving on. It's over. Past. Anyway, I'm pretty much out of time. I already knew that, but I just thought I'd look it up. See you next time on Back to the Rhymes.